Hey everyone, Cynthia Maynard, and today I'm using a We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. This is just the envelope one, although you can do lots of things with it. And I believe this is the same model that the Stampin' Up! One is. So if you've got this one already, just hang on to that one. They probably made it for them. But anyways, this is going to be a cute little box that we're going to make. Not this exact one, but the exact dimensions of this box that I've got here, that you could fit, you know, some little tea lights or little chocolates, you know, some different little whatever sweeties that you might have, or a little trinket or something. Jewelry, and it's the same dimensions as this box. And by the way, this is a Spellbinders medallion that I painted, and this little dot on here is a Nouveau crystal drop that I did in a tutorial about how to make your own quote-unquote enamel dots. So it sticks really well on there, and it matches the spotty paper. So today I'm going to use from my June 2016 Simon Says Stamp card kit. There's the 6x6 paper with these beautiful words on there and these beautiful colors that say all sorts of neat things. So if you want to see what's in that kit, I have a video about that unboxing there. So I'm going to go ahead and do some just simple punching and scoring. So you're going to take your cardstock and line it up to the 1.5 spot here. And you're going to punch, and you're going to use this score line that goes along here. Okay? And then we're going to rotate it counterclockwise, and this time we're going to go to the 3-inch mark. And we're going to punch and score. Rotating again, we're going to go back to that 1.5, punch and score. So it's every other one, 1.5, 1.5. And then the 3. Line up the tick marks, the score lines that we have with this little sort of tick, I call it a tick mark, I don't know why, but the score guard piece of plastic there. And if you can't see it very well on the paper, just kind of feel, do a little braille, and it's there. So just slide that under and line that up, just like so, and then punch that, and then that gives us our little shape there that we need. Okay, so what we do now, we round that over again and find that mark that we made, that score line, punch, and that gives us that envelope. Rotate again, or find the score line. Seems confusing at first, but it's really just a matter of lining stuff up. And then one more time. Alright, so there it is. That's just burnish the score lines. Now this one, you notice, does not have a score mark on either side, because we want that to, that's going to be our rounded effect. And I do need to round my corners. You don't have to, but I like the look of that better. So you stick that in there, and then just rounds it for you real quick. Continuing to burnish, just to make sure. So that we can connect our tabs, we just have to do a little bit of cutting. We're just simply going to with these bigger flaps, if you hold it this way, there will be a little score line there and there and there and there. And we're just going to simply cut up the score line. Here's where you want to put your adhesive on. You can use your adhesive of your choice. Surprise, I'm going to use score tape. Is on, if you fold them like that, you're going to put it on this part, because it's this pattern part that's going to touch. So we're putting right side to wrong side, if you want to think in fabric terms, like that. Okay? Nice to give a little party favors, or just if you're thinking about somebody, send them a little, have a little gift sitting on the desk, cheer them up. Maybe it's Monday, you know. I'll need a little chocolate. So I'm just going to use my adhesive now to line up to my other score line. just make our box. So now you have your box is essentially done. So see how it domes like that? So the thing is now how are we going to keep it closed? There are different ways you could go about this. With this one I did a Velcro clasp, but I think I was going to utilize in this one the beautiful cardstock that comes in your kit, and I just cut this to 7 inches by 1.5, so 7 inches by 1.5, and this is going to serve as like a belly band type of idea. So it's just so strong. I just love it. Okay, get that firmly on there. So we want it just on the edge because we want to be able to slide it on and off. And so it's flexible because there's no score line there, so you can get it, you can keep it looser if you need to, make a bigger belly band, or you can get it in there really sort of tighter, and then scoop that belly band on there. Of course, we can put on our sort of seam here is where we're going to put our embellishment. Alright, so for our little embellishment that we're going to cover up our seam with, I'm going to use the stamp set from that card kit, and I'm going to use this bigger flower down here. And I'm going to do some gold embossing just to pick up the gold sunny feel of my box. So I have my Versamark ink. It's nice sticky embossing ink that's clear. I'm just going to get that on there really well. And in a corner, just to conserve paper. So we're just going to fussy cut this out. Ranger ink, you could use whatever you have. Ranger ink gold, fine, super fine, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's very, very nice gold. So I should have used my embossing buddy. I say that every time because I forget every time. He's sitting there lonely over there. C'est la vie. Just use a brush to get your little excess. Very, very pretty, and the cardstock did not discolor, which is nice. And so I'm going to just take my scissors and cut that to a manageable size. Also let this cool, run it through your brother's Scan & Cut, or I don't know if that's how all the machines, I have a brother's Scan & Cut, but whatever die cutting machine you have that will pick up images and cut them out on the outside. Or you can just scissor it. Clean that up a little bit. Right. Little embellishment there that will slide off when we slide our belly band off, and then someone can probably reuse that. I'm going to put a sizable little rip of score tape there, our friend in the trenches, and peel that off. You have to kind of make sure it's stuck down. Sometimes I want to peel it off before the bottom has stuck down properly, and then I end up taking forever. Okay, and then I'm just going to simply adhere that. I want that to lie a little flatter on the bottom. You could just measure that length and then just score that quickly and burnish that, and then it'll sit perfectly flat. But this is fine for me. It's gonna sit, as you can see, and I think it's just super cute. And it's nice. It's people can reuse this box because there's no adhesive, you know, that we're ripping the paper or anything like that. So hope you like that, guys. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so very much for that support. It does mean a lot to me, and I thank you so much, and have fun making art.